I mean, they call him the GOAT for a reason, man. Literally, the GOAT of MMA, John Jones. Are you entertained? Is anybody shocked by how that played out? Now, mind you, my parlay did not hit again. I think that's going to be a theme of these videos. Every time I do a prediction for a card, bro, I don't know enough about UFC, but it was fun. It was free, so hey. But John Jones did what he does best, right? Broke his man down. Didn't matter who was in front of him. Broke his man down, right? Stipe has a crazy chin, and people were wondering how he would be able to deal with some of the tools that John Jones has, because it's not about power. It's about sharpness, timing, technique, and how many things you have to worry about. And sure enough, bro, he came to the fight, right? And he was getting caught. But it wasn't overwhelming punches. The punches or kicks were not overwhelming. It was just the fact that everything stung. John Jones is like it's like he has a stinger. The way he hits you, it's all in the right pressure point, the right spot. He's throwing body kicks to the solar plexus. He's throwing inside leg kicks to the inner thigh. That's crazy accuracy and technique for one. But two, right? Straight right hand goes straight across your chin, snaps your neck. Like, it's perfectly placed, perfectly set up, perfectly timed, and it all builds. And there was a point where the two are standing in front of each other, and Stipe just had a 1,000-yard stare, right? He was just staring at John Jones. He wasn't moving his feet until his coach reminded him, "Hey, move your feet, move your feet." And he woke back up again. He woke back, but it was a matter of time. That was it. The first round, I thought he was cooked, bro. He tripped him. He hit him with a crazy. He fainted, stepped his lead leg behind Stipe's rear leg, and just tripped the goofy out of him off his feet, and just started elbowing him down, and like just manhandling him like he does. He just knows how to mount an attack. And to be honest, the the martial arts are very watered down. You got a lot of people who come in, and their goal and plan is just to punch you as hard as they can, throw as many punches as they can. And it's rare that you catch true martial artists that are effective in the sport, because there are people who do martial arts, but they're ineffective, right? That it's rare that you find somebody who can just attack you and do things the way John Jones does things, right? And that's what makes him special. It's the fact that he is a true martial artist, bro. He is exactly what martial artists envision their martial art to be when used effectively against an attacker or mounting an attack. He's that guy. You know what I mean? He's that guy. And no one has an answer for it. You can't train for John Jones. You have to just be elite and bring your elite skill set to the fight. But you can't spar for a John Jones. He doesn't do things based on like a pattern or anything. He adapts. He adapts. Even when he fights you, he has his hands up and he's just kind of in front of you, and he's just downloading you, feinting you, seeing where you go with things and things like that. And then he just boom, boom. You know what I mean? And then when you try to throw back at him, just moves right out of range perfectly. He plays defense. You know what I mean? He's very disciplined, tactical, and intentional with his martial arts, and that's what makes it the most effective. You know what I mean? So I hope no one was surprised. Took him 3 rounds, and that spinning back kick to the ribs that crumbled Stipe, he couldn't even talk afterwards. You know what I mean? We're probably looking at a guy with a few broken ribs or a broken rib, and he just wasn't prepared. He wasn't prepared for John Jones to go to the body the way he did. He you know, when they asked John Jones, "Hey, what was your game plan?" He was like, "Look, Stipe, he usually comes in lean, in good cardio shape. That's just how he go. That's how he goes about it. But my plan was to do what I did." So I hope nobody is shocked that he dribbled Stipe off the canvas, and it was actually done masterfully and with a consistent body attack. Like I said, my parlay actually fell through on the first leg. I was literally at the game. I went to the Kings game. De'Aaron Fox, he made history, did his thing. I was watching the fade, and I was just like, bro, why is this? I'm not even going to it, but I was just blowed because my parlay didn't go through. But you know, it is what it is, man. Happens to the best of us, man. with that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the fight like I did, because it was a good ass fight. First of all, it was a very, very good fight. Great fight. We've seen a lot of greatness in the sport, making attendance, making appearance. So I hope everybody's having a safe Saturday night. Get home safe from wherever you at. And we'll see what's next to come. Side note, Zerto Ramirez fight was mid. I can't lie. I don't know what it is about watching Latino fighters fight each other, or even they fight when they fight white niggas, bro. Like, it just turns into rock'em sock'em. Like, it's just no real blend of the styles. It's just pocket fighting. Some people, they like it, they find it entertaining, but I just don't really. I don't know. I don't really care for it that much. It's cool, but I don't really care for it that much, to be honest. It was cool though. The card was cool. Tevin Farmer had a good fight. William Zepeda, Arnold Barboza. I don't really got respect for him ever since they robbed Sean McComb. Yeah, if you ever see this, check out his podcast. His podcast is solid. You may not be able to understand what he's saying, but that dude is a hell of a boxer. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Sean McComb versus Arnold Barboza, and you'll see what I'm talking about. That was a clear robbery, and that's why I did not support Bro's fight at all that much for with Jose Ramirez. So that's all for the fight so far. We'll see what comes next. It's gonna be a bit dry for a while. Hopefully, when man, I guess we gotta wait till January, or December, January, because Tank's whatever that fight, and then waiting on Riyadh season to make some announcements, because they just signed some people. They got fights coming, so we'll see, man. Yeah, with that being said, though, I'll catch y'all in the next video, man. I'm gone.